Hey there, haunters. So it's been a little bit since I've actually vlogged. It hasn't been a little bit since you've seen a vlog because I was so far behind on videos, I just completely stopped recording. That way I could get caught up on editing. So I've done quite a bit to the haunted house so far, and I have quite a bit of stuff purchased that you haven't seen, mostly because I just bought it tonight. Budget dropped. I got a paycheck. So I've been buying a lot of stuff. I spent about like $150. It was $160 on some par lights. If you know anything about DJ lights, they're very expensive. These guys were 20 bucks a piece. I got 8 of them for like $160. I don't remember. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, they were like $160 a piece. Or $160 for all 8 of them. Anyway, bought those today on Amazon. They're not the best thing ever, obviously. They're $20 a piece, but for 20 bucks, they're actually decent. So, yeah. I also bought 2 black lights, the actual fluorescent. They're 24-inch bulbs. My Walmart had them actually in the Halloween section, but a lot of places will have them with the other fluorescent light bulbs at your Walmart, which are normally with the regular screw-in light bulbs. So just go take a look. They were about $11 a piece. Worth it just because, you know, doing a clown haunted house this year, which requires black lights. So doing that. Let me show you what they look like and kind of explain them. Let's turn off the lights. Turned on the flash so that I could record this in the dark. Here it is. Here's the actual light that I bought. And there's the packaging so you know what to look for. But this whole housing is actually just like a cheap plastic. You can hear it. So it's not the best housing, but it does have little things on the back. Right here. Yeah, you can see it. So you can do the screw in and then slide it over and it'll stay. And it comes with screws. But I'm not going to probably use these. I'll probably use my own screws. And then it also has a detachable plug. So you can plug it into the wall. And all you do is you slide this little switch and it comes on. Let me turn off the flash and show you what it looks like. Here it is. It's what it looks like. My shirt's glowing. My shoes are not. Well, yeah, they are. Look. I got fluorescent paint on my shoe, so now it's glowing. That's actually kind of cool. So it's basically like you can see how that picture's glowing, and it's not even pitch black in here. It's only sort of black. That I lifted it up, but that paper over there glows. So like it's actually a pretty decent light for its cost, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I have 2 of those so far. I'm obviously planning on getting more, but I didn't have very much money, so yep. And I think the longer you let it stay on, it has to like it charges up a little bit, so it'll start getting brighter as the night goes on. Another thing with these though is black lights for some reason attract bees. Zach and Jeremy of the Bloodshed Brothers figured that out. So whenever you're dealing with these outside, just kind of be aware. Bees and wasps and stuff are for some reason attracted to black lights. If you can tell me in the comments why, that would be pretty cool. And I of course bought more stuff. If it'll actually focus, there we go. I bought this green spider web, which actually I need to go inside and try right now. It's supposed to glow with the black light, and I thought that would be cool to have. I got some black spray paint, which is going to be going for some detail paint later on. Got some white spray paint, and then I got these big brushes for this kind of paint, which are going to be bricks, and you'll see what it's going to be. In fact, I can actually just explain it to you. The whole front of the haunted house is going to be painted with that 5-gallon bucket of paint, which is actually a tan color. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was only $26, which is a really good deal. It was half off because it was a mist tint. Or as in other parts of the country, they say, what is it? And you're probably saying it right now. Oops paint. So I have plywood on the whole outside of the haunted house, and that's going to be painted. The entire color is going to be painted that. And then there's going to be like a big cutout spot that's going to be painted black, and then we're going to do the brick over it. Really colorful brick, like the walls breaking apart and the brick showing, but it's like rainbow brick, and it's going to say The Last Laugh, which is the haunted house's name. So that's going to be pretty cool. Yesterday, we went and got all of these pallets. We were just driving by, and there was this barn outside, and the guy, we went up and was like, hey, what are you doing with all those pallets? And he said, well, since these are kind of the junky ones, he said, if you pull your truck up, we will just load them in for you, and you can have the junkier ones. Which they're really, honestly, they're not junky at all. They're just ones that they can't get the refund for. So, we got these guys, which is amazing. So excited about that. And he even forklifted them into the truck, so we didn't have to do anything. So that was really cool. But I've got quite a bit done on the haunted house. Instead of actually buying black plastic rolls, that's like $50 a roll. Let me turn on the flash real quick though. What I see how I have black plastic up now on some of the areas. What I actually did was I bought those big black trash bags and cut them in half where the seam was, and then just stapled that up, and it's doing the exact same thing. Like, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's still black plastic, and once the roof is on, you're not gonna notice. So what I'm using for the roof is a big tarp. I'll be buying a big tarp, but yeah. So this area is wooded as well because I have extra plywood. So this whole area is gonna be wood, and I'm gonna have like the broken wall, and I'm gonna have pipes and stuff in here, and like it's gonna look really cool. Not real pipes. Like if you watch Alan Hopps's seam painting, I'm gonna try my hand at that and do like a pipe and then spray paint white on the side and see how that works out. So yeah, hopefully it'll look pretty cool. Hopefully it's gonna be better than last year. If we come around to egress, Daisy's back there like running around. If we come back to egress, you notice I have one piece of plywood right there. That's where the breaker box is gonna be. Not the light switch box. I decided I'm not gonna use that this year, but the actual big breaker box is gonna be right there. So super stoked about that, guys. Super excited. And now that it's like, it's probably 8:30 right now. Should I even start building? Or like, what should I do? I don't know. I think I'm gonna start planning that out and like maybe paint it tonight. I don't know. Hey there, haunters. I just remembered. Okay, so tonight was the blood moon. All right. Oh, whoa, way off. So I'll throw in a picture right now of what the blood moon looked like. But also, if you notice, there's a little crescent of the moon left. Well, I also forgot tonight's the eclipse. It's a full lunar eclipse, guys. So I just look up and I'm like, where'd the moon go? There's just a little sliver of it left. What's happening? Okay, so I'm out here working on the haunted house. I've got quite a bit done. I got this wall up, that wall's getting put up, these guys got put up. Put some braces between them because I don't have a pallet that size. So I'm just trying to get it all done. Let me see. Earlier tonight, it's probably still happening, but there was a SWAT team thing going on where they were looking for somebody, and I guess they didn't find them or something because the helicopter was flying around here for like 10 minutes. Like, it didn't even dawn on me to record it because I'm over here listening to Grease Lightning. But yeah, the helicopter was flying around with its spotlight on. So I was like, that's kind of creepy. Like, what if they send a cop thinking it's me? That'd be kind of cool. I'd definitely record that. But yeah, so getting a lot done on the haunted house. I'm very excited. I really want to get this done tonight. I know it's very far-fetched, but I'm gonna put down the camera and try to build as much as I possibly can tonight, and just hope that it gets very close to being done. So happy hunting, guys. See you in the next clip. That's the helicopter, guys. It's coming back right over my house. Can you see it? Yep, you can see it. It has its spotlight turned off though. But yeah, it's still circling. I don't know if it's actually like still searching for somebody or if it's because he's waiting to land at the airport. But either way, it's still cool. And as far as the moon goes, that's all that's left of it, guys. Literally that little tiny strip. So I'll try to record it when it's completely gone, even though you won't be able to see it, but I will. Still cool though. Hey there, haunters. I'm not sure how well this video is going to turn out. It's probably going to be pretty good, but I can't see my actual what you're seeing because of the glare from the sun. But here is the front of the haunted house so far. I have all this plywood set up. I'll actually try and get further away so you can see it better, and that's all going to be painted, and this is all going to have plywood on it. So here's the entrance. It's all black plastic. When you come right here, that all has black plastic. Made a black plastic curtain. And what I'm gonna do right here is actually bring a 1x1 across as a brace and just staple this to that. That way it's actually pretty supported. But that's just so I can kind of get a rough idea of what it is. Cut it all at little like curve cuts just to make it different. You go through this first curtain. This whole hallway has black plastic. Then we have another one of the curtains that you go through. And then this bottom half is black plastic. And the rest of the haunted house still needs to be done. I have all plywood in this room. And the 2 pallets still need to be stacked up, and those will be plywooded. I'll have a shadowy figure right here, just painted on, and then the rest of it's gonna be like broken up walls. It's gonna look pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far. Like I've said before, I think the black plastic that I'm using is actually just black trash bags. And what I do is I take this roll of black trash bags, pull it to wherever it's pre-done, do that, open the trash bag up, cut it down. For the bottom half, what I'm doing is cutting the full U shape out, taking 1/2 and doing it right there. As far as the tops go, the top is taller and everything, so what I did was I just cut an L long ways and then the bottom and left one side long, and then just unfolded it and stapled that whole section. So that's what I did on the top. And it's actually, I didn't do it on this side, but this side is done that way. Basically all of the top is done that way, including the curtains. I actually did that way too. So it saves a little bit of money doing it that way, because a roll of contractor plastic is pretty expensive. So this guy ripped off. Oh well, stapling back up. But yeah, oh wait, I never stapled it in the first place. Is that? Oh no, it's not supposed to be a curtain. Oh well, I'll get it stapled. Haunted house is coming along, guys. I know I'm still kind of behind for as much work as I want to get done, but I still have a job and I still have other tasks that I have to do as well along with this. So it is pretty stressful, but I am trying, so don't get me wrong, guys. Happy hunting. See you guys later.